The great Maulana Sheikh Abdur Rahman Nooruddin Jami Rahmat'ullah ta'ala, who is known by the title of Moulla Jami. Moulla Jami Rahmat'ullah ta'ala. This is an individual who was immersed in the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. From head to toe, he resembled the seerat and the surat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was drowned in the Ishq-e-Mohabbat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And as a paygam, and as a nasiha to my brothers and sisters who are listening, that if you truly want to be successful, then drown yourself in the Ishq-e-Mohabbat of the ocean of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is why Iqbal says, what they are, Ishq mein apna maqam paida kar. That in the ocean of Ishq-e-Mohabbat, make your rank and make your status. Maulana Abdur Rahman Nooruddin Jami Rahmatullahi ta'ala alayh. He was from Khurasan, Afghanistan, those areas. And he had this yearning to go and visit Madinatul Munawwarah. This desire to go and see his beloved, to go and see Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And in those days there was no cars, there was no trains, there were no buses, there were no aeroplanes. The only way of transport was by horseback or camel. And it took months to get to the Hijaz, to get to Makkatul Mukarramah and Madinatul Munawwarah. And they made this effort. They made this journey. So much so that Mullah Jami Rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi, he got to the outskirts of Madinatul Munawwarah. He got to the outskirts of Madinatul Munawwarah with his caravan. At that point, when Mullah Jami was on the outskirts of Medina, a resident of Medina had a dream. In this dream, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam came. And the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to this resident of Medina, look, there's an individual by the name of Abdur Rahman Jami, and he's on the outskirts of this city, Madinatul Munawwarah. Go tell him that he can't enter into Medina Sharif. Go tell him that he can't enter into Medina Sharif. So this resident, this inhabitant of Madinatul Munawwarah, he went and he looked for Abdur Rahman Nooruddin Jami. He got to the caravan, he inquired, which one of you is Mullah Jami? At that point, Mullah Jami said, it is I who am Mullah Jami. They go, who are you? They go, I am a resident of Madinatul Munawwarah. When Mullah Jami Rahmatullahi ta'ala alayhi heard this, he took off his Amama Sharif and he placed it at the feet of this individual. He goes that your feet have touched the blessed soil of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Your feet have touched the blessed soil of the city of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That you have my honor, you have my respect. They go that I have come with some sad news. But you have to promise me, Jami, that when you hear this news, that you don't become upset. That you don't become sudden. And that Jami became anxious. He goes, tell me, what is this news? At that point he says, that I've been informed to tell you that the Prophet of Allah has said that you cannot enter into Medina. Imagine that. Mullah Jami Rahmatullah alayhi, after months of traveling, absorbed in the Ishq-e-Mohabbat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, yearning to meet his beloved, and now he's being told that he can't enter into Medina. When he heard this, Mullah Jami fell unconscious. And they said that he was unconscious for 3 days. When he regained consciousness, the resident of Medina was still there. And he again says that Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that you can't enter into Madinatul Munawwarah. When Jami heard this, he cried so much that his blessed beard became wet. Mullah Jami crying like a little baby. When a child has been separated from his mother, that pain that child is going through, this is the pain that Mullah Jami was going through. That he wasn't separated from his mother, but he was separated from Rahmat'ullah. He was separated from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He goes, tell me, why does Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam not want me to enter into Medina? Listen to this last jumla. Make this jumla the message that you go away with today. That drown yourself in the Ishq-e-Mohabbat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the one who truly loves Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the one who is truly absorbed in the Ishq-e-Mohabbat of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he will resemble Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He will have the zahir and sunnat of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He will have the batin and sunnat of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he will walk the way Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam walked. He will talk the way Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam talked. He will sit the way Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam sat. He will stand the way Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam stood. Because this is the way of the beloved. When you are in love with someone, you do exactly what that person has done. Mullah Jami Rahmatullah alayhi said, tell me, what is this reason that I can't enter into Madinatul Munawwarah? This resident, inhabitant of Medina said that, listen, Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if you enter into Medina, he will have no choice but to physically leave his blessed grave and meet you in person. Jami, if you were to enter into Madinatul Munawwara, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam will have no choice but to leave his blessed grave and meet you in person. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Jami, you go back and I will come and visit you every night. This is Ishq-e-Mohabbat. And those individuals who have this Ishq-e-Mohabbat, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam rewarded them. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam favored them. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam blessed them with his mercy. Let me just leave you with a couple of names. Imam Malik bin Anas radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Imam Zahabi mentioned in his Sirah al-Hakam al-Nubala that Imam Malik was that individual that every single night he had Didar Mustafa. Subhanallah. Imam Malik Rahmat'ullah Aleyh. Abdul Haq Muhaddis Delhi Rahmat'ullah ta'ala Aleyh. He went to Madinatul Munawwara. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said to him, go to Bari Saghir. And he's the Mujaddid of the 11th century. Abdur Haq Muhaddis Delhi Rahmatullah Aleyh. He was in the time of Mujaddid al-Fasani. He wrote Madarijun Nabuwa. Abdur Haq Muhaddis Delhi. He was a resident of Medina. Muhaddith Medina. Last point I'll mention. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam told him that go back to Bari Saghir. Go back to Hindustan. Spread the message of Islam. Raise the flag of Islam. Abdur Haq Muhaddis Delhi said, Ya Rasulullah, when I am in Medina Sharif, I get to see you every day. I get to have this vision of you every day, Ya Rasulullah. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Abdul Haq, don't worry. If you go and propagate my mission, if you raise the flag of Islam, I will come and visit you every day.